Last time we had science class, we talked about vertebrates. Today we're going to be talking about how to classify invertebrates. First, we have to know what an invertebrate is. If we know that a vertebrate has a backbone, what can you infer that an invertebrate is? That's right, it's an animal without a backbone. So we're going to be learning about new ways to classify animals who are invertebrates. You already know about the 5 classifications of vertebrates: mammals, reptiles, amphibians, birds, and fish. Now we are going to learn about the 3 classifications of invertebrates, which are mollusks, worms, and arthropods. If you need a little extra help or you just want to study some information before we move on, take a look at this chart here on the right-hand side. You'll see that there is an area with vertebrates and an area with invertebrates. You can take a look at the pictures to try and get an idea or an image in your head about what these different types of animals look like. First, we're going to be talking about mollusks. Mollusks, sorry, that's really hard to say. Try saying that 5 times fast. A mollusk is an animal that has a soft body and no bones. Imagine having no bones in your body. Doesn't sound too fun, but for these animals, it works out pretty well. So animals that are considered mollusks are animals like snails, slugs, clams, and squids. Some of these animals have a hard outer shell to protect them, like the snail or the clam, but the inside is the soft part without bones. Other animals, like slugs and squids, don't have that outer protection. The second type of invertebrates are worms. There are a lot of different types of worms, but today we're just going to talk about a few. Flatworms are really flat and they're thin. They live in wet or damp places. Roundworms, on the other hand, can live in water or on land, so you might see these after it rains. Segmented worms are the types of worms that have ridges. The most common example of this is an earthworm, which you've probably seen before, maybe after it rains. As you can see by looking at these creatures, doesn't really look like they've got a backbone. In fact, they don't have any bones. And then we have arthropods. Arthropods are a group of animals that include 3 different types of creatures: insects, lobsters, and spiders. So when you think of bugs, these do not have backbones. Lobsters, even though they have a hard outer shell, they don't have backbones either. And spiders don't have backbones at all as well. Now, if you look at these 3, you'll notice that their bodies are divided into separate parts. You can see that the head is distinct from the body. This is another way to classify arthropods. All right, good work, class. Obviously, birds are not a part of this. I just went on to the next slide, so ignore that. But great work, and you can go out and fill out the form on the Google Classroom. Great job.